Hey, y'all, it's Bree Specific from What's the Word. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m. here on YouTube and all other platforms as well. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, all of that. Thanks for watching.
Hey, what's up? What's the word?
Things into their own hands. Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey.
Is it Halle?
It's Halle.
I thought it was Haley.
Haley?
It's Haley. It's Haley.
Her. She went to the internet because DDG, who is the father of her child Halo, took Halo to a live stream with Castanet. Everybody familiar with Castanet, right? Mm-hmm. So he brought the baby on the live stream with Castanet. She went on Twitter and was like, hey, I just want to let the world know that I didn't know my son was on the live stream today, and I don't respect that. I think it backlashed on her. It kind of went the opposite way, I think, what she expected, because people were saying, well, that's his dad. Mm-hmm. How you mad that his dad took him somewhere? Like, as long as he with his father, it should be cool. Mm-hmm. I just gonna go with y'all thoughts before I say my thoughts, because I don't have kids. I know you have children. You got children?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Y'all go first.
Yeah. As a father, I mean, my son used to go with me to comedy shows. Like, so when I was on a tour, I did over 200 colleges when I was like back in like 2016, 2017, and I didn't always have a babysitter. So it's like if there was a school, like I had to go to Iowa, I had to drive over to Ohio or Indiana or something like that, and my wife at work, what I'm supposed to do with my son? So I would bring him to the shows with me, and he's young, so like these were like PG shows, so I'm not seeing a lot of wild stuff. But even if I had a club date, some of the clubs that I used to work at here in Chicago knew that I would bring my son. What I would do is I would set him up at the back table. I would have his iPad with him, and I would put his little headphones on, and he could sit in the back and watch whatever cartoons and whatnot. So it's just like, and now he has a respect for like the arts. You know what I mean? Like whether it's comedy or acting or whatever, he always wants to go and be with me in that space. I think it's dope of DDG as a father to be a father and take your son with you. He ain't got no nanny. He ain't leaving his baby with his grandmother. And Castanet, I'm not like super familiar with the strings, but I know they ain't on there wilding, so he ain't on there doing no drugs. He ain't on there drinking. They ain't, they just got the kids. All right,
okay, that's the thing, because the night before,
you talking about
with Castanet stream.
But you talking about what's the other artist you say the night before?
Kodak Black.
But Kodak. That's Kodak though.
But he was throwing mollies up, popping in his mouth. What if the molly was on the floor, the baby crawling around? But
look, that's what I'm saying. That's a studio. Like people feel like that's like, oh, this is crib. Come on, man. That's a studio. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So people are going over that studio, and it's like you're gonna have different types of people in there, but you can have your baby outside at the park. Yeah. It's drug addicts everywhere. So it's cats doing heroin at the park. It's cats rolling. We all grew up in the hood. You see cats outside rolling up. I'm talking about rolling big blunts in the hood. You know what I mean? It's cats like popping pills right on the street. So you can't you can make sure that your child not getting any of these things, but to say that I'm bringing them into a contained environment where it's just me and another person and being like, man, it could be, but you outside every day where for sure. Could be. You don't not go to the park because it might be some needles on the ground.
Needles is crazy.
I'm just saying, like it's real though.
You, cousin.
Listen.
It be the listen.
Because here's the thing. I have no dog in this fight, because for her, I understood what she was saying. Let me just say this. Let's be for real about celebrities and their children. If they have an understanding, because one parent could be more protective of their child. I don't want people seeing my child. I don't want people whatever with my child. Did you communicate with her where you were going to be? And if her child, both of you all's child equally would be on the internet or wherever perceived by other people. Maybe that is the angle she was coming from. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Okay. As a mom, I am super, super happy to get them away from me. If you want to go with your daddy, go. Let me tell you something. Get away from me. But he's a baby, right? Baby, so yeah. I don't know if that was, and it's her first child. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I definitely felt different from my firstborn, and then 6 years later having twins. take the twins away from me, okay, versus my first. So I don't know where she was speaking from, like, because again, that goes back to reacting, right? Do I sit with this and be like, or he didn't tell me that my child was going to be out here on the internet. Is that something that he should have shared? Your son being backstage, totally different than being in front of millions of people watching him. But I don't know, again, if we're in a studio, what could, I would think that he's safe. Yeah. But I don't, so I don't know where she came from with that, but they did tear her up. And because of that, I really believe they only tore her up. I'm going to tell you how it is because they hate the fact that she had a child with him, period, anyway. They hate that she had a child with him, and any complaint that she has now is just like with this election. Don't talk to me about it because you did what you did when you did it, so this is who you have to deal with.
That's
and
exactly
then he came
how
to
it
her
was coming.
defense.
Yeah, he did come to her defense, and then after she reactivated her Twitter, she was
not they roasted her into deactivation.
Y'all took sis off the internet for like a good 2 days. She came back and did say that she overreacted, and she was like, thank you, Kai, for Halo gifts because he bought him gifts and stuff. Yeah. I understand why she was probably a little taken back because it's such a big platform, and she know Kat, like we know Kat do like the pranks and things like that, and it's like, don't prank my baby. Like, don't play, like y'all could play, but just don't play with my kid. You know, so it was probably just a little bit of her just thinking about like all the scenarios that could have happened while the baby was there. They didn't make it no better. Like the baby just like he didn't want to be there. He was looking around. They like he looking for his mama. Like it was just like it wasn't given. It wasn't given. But if it was me, I don't got kids, but I feel like if you taking my child on something that big, like I should know.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's the top streamer in the world. Like I should know that my baby is about to be on this man live stream.
Yeah, but I think that goes both ways though. Like, I do hear that a lot, especially like when it comes to fathers having their kids, like the mother will chime in, I need to know where my baby gonna be at. But it's like when the shoe was on the other foot, the mother and the baby, they go do whatever the hell it is they want to do. Whether she on the red carpet with the baby and all that, it's okay now. Casanat got 7 million people watching. You go get on the red carpet. It's 4 million people. What's the difference?
But that's
it's
what
3
I'm saying.
million people. That's the difference.
She's more protective of him. Even when he was born, she didn't show his face. She didn't do it. It's up to him. And I will say this because I love men that are fathers. I'm a daddy's girl. I love my daddy down. But honey, it is something different about a human being coming up out of your body. I don't care what. I don't care how you feel about it. It is a different feeling. Just like losing a child. I know a dad would be devastated. I know he would. It is just something, I can't explain it. If you're not a mom. So you go into this mode, which is why I'm glad she came back and apologized. But you do go into like, this is my child. Then you got to bring it back like, no, I mean, it's equally our child, but it just feels different.
Yeah.
And it feels different because I am not displaying my child to the world like you are. Yeah. It is our child, but I was trying to not have him out there like that. And you took that. So
and it's, I think it's because both of them are just young. You know what I mean? So it's like communication is going to be a big factor when it comes to raising kids. And I had kids young, so that's something that I had to learn as well. You know what I mean? So it's like if you just decide you want to do something, it's different when you co-parent another human being with another person. So it's like you have to operate different. So now as an older person, right? Unk, if you will, because that's what the hell they be calling me and shit. but that's how I
different.
operate.
People be like, yeah, what up, Unk?
Yeah, what up, Unk?
TT?
Hey, shut your goof ass up. Don't call me Unk. Look. We got on the same outfit. Don't do that. Look. Don't do that. But with age, it'll get better. But as long as the child isn't in harm's way, I think that's again something that should be discussed amongst them because what she did could be considered a crash out. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
It was a fake crash out.
But I'm saying, so it's like talk to him because if people ain't, even if they saying something to you, that's not their child. People will tell you what to do with your kid, and they don't even know where the hell they child at. You get what I'm saying? They mama got their kids 7 days a week. They don't even see the kid. They outside turning up, kicking it, whatever. They on the block with the guys, and they gonna tell you how to parent your child.
And I definitely would like text. I would have when I found out. I would just text him on the side like, "What?"
Yo,
But I'm not because again, when you
Hey, what's up? What's the word?